What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video. This video was expected. I did say I was going to do this literally a week ago. So we are training, I almost said Christmas. I almost said Christmas, but Cinderella Gray, Oguri Cap. We have, today's Friday. It's tomorrow night when it starts. So I have until tomorrow night to start training, and then you guys won't see how I did in the first day until day 2, pretty much on Monday though. I'll be posting it on Monday, but we'll see how that goes with whoever I bring to the CM. But today's video we're going to be training Cinderella Gray, Oguri Cap. For the setup, as you can see, there's a card that I haven't used at all, but I wanted to give it a try since I was gonna use 2 speed cards. So Tokai Teo, Almond Eye speed cards, Stay Gold Guts card, Measure Ramino Wise card, Tamamo Power, and Hoshino Friend card. And that is pretty much the setup. So with that being said, before we get started with the run and the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. Then after that, head over to the comment section or the circle request channel on our Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game names, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, let us start with the run. Which one's this one? We'll just go with the top one. We'll just go with the top one. And I guess quick update. I think I'm pretty much good with my room. I did organize my closet. I did make more space like I said I would. And that box I was talking about was way heavier. Well, it was heavier than I thought. I was able to carry it all. But it was just heavier than I imagined. Because they were just supposed to be... Well, even though they were just stacks of cardboard, I guess there's that much inside it. I did have some of the, or most of the actual boxes without me breaking them apart or folding them. But now that is in the hallway closet, so that actually, after restacking the shoes I had in there, plenty of room now. Good amount of room, I'd say. If I could rearrange it a little bit more, and then probably it would look even better. But since I have space in the closet and I got room to see where I could put things, I can possibly just finally take out some of the things that are in the TV stand that I don't need it to be there. And or possibly, I just love seeing this every time. And or possible, or even put it in the hallway closet, depending on what it is. Other than that, I think that's like another good hour or two. That'll be good. So pretty much getting it done, my room done, like I said, by New Year's. Actually before Christmas this time. So I think it was good. I think it was good. 23%. I think I'll try 18. Okay. I'd rather try the 18. Other than that, I think I should just rest here. Because it's so low. Yeah, I think I'll just rest. Part of me did not want to use the ticket for that. I did not. I really didn't. I wasn't able to finish the run I had because I had started because I got busy. So that was technically a waste of a run because I didn't get to do anything with it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll try to see what I can do between now and day one. Maybe also for day one, I'll probably, or most likely, check out what the others have, as in like, the other Umas in the CM. Probably take a peek at their setup just to see. But I feel like I'm going to see a lot of the same things, probably. And then maybe I'll train again and then use the tickets before day 2. Before I record for day 2. We'll see what I do. It'll be in a few days anyway. I just realized, I don't know if you guys did. I don't know if you probably realized it also now, but I kind of just became self-conscious about it. Not self-conscious, but more wary about it. Because yesterday when I was editing that video was the first time I heard that you could kind of hear the music that I'm listening to. It's not even, at least to me, it doesn't seem like it's that loud because I'm used to pretty much listening to music a bit loud. But I didn't think it was going to be loud enough to where the mic was possibly picking it up even while I'm talking. So that kind of threw me off, to be honest. I was like, dang. So I don't know if you guys can still hear. I did lower it a little bit now. Just because I was like, oh yeah, huh. I should probably lower that just in case. Just in case. Should I rest? Should I do? I think I should rest, yes. But we don't got any dates unlocked yet. Unfortunate. I should probably worry about guts more than power at the moment. Because even though it has the highest growth rate out of all her growth rate percentages, if I don't work on it as much, then it's probably just going to end up being lower than where I want it to be. Do that, get some orange bonds because we haven't really gotten much rainbow training going on. That's there, that. Surprisingly, still did not unlock the dates, but I also wanted to check. Let's do more speed, yeah. And then good thing about Teo speed card is the top option is just for leaders and not leader mediums, so it works out. It works out in a way that I'm trying this out. Okay, 2 more tickets, and we'll just do the juvenile fillies, I believe. I'm gonna pick between that or the Asahi High, but I normally just do the juvenile fillies between the mile distance ones. Okay, one more turn and then we will. Okay, I wish we had more guts, but like training involved, but maybe later on. Wise, I'm still a bit worried. I'm like never not worried about Wise. I almost accepted that pre-OP race. Almost. That would have been. It would have been easier, but not what I wanted. But in this, it would have been not what I wanted. Then the final turn, finally unlocked dates, so we can probably, no, we shouldn't use it off the bat, because, yeah, we should be doing this. And then, once we start the next year of the training, we'll start going over the comments. I think I might just be hearing like the loud bangs from the garbage truck coming from outside. I think that's what I'm hearing. I'm not too sure. That or just loud sounds coming from outside. It is early in the morning, so as if it wasn't obvious. Yeah, I'm kind of in a way behind. This is one of my later records. I'm just gonna do it. Oh wait, I thought that was the one of the events from Cap where it heals like plus 30, but there's a chance to mess it up or get the status condition, something like that. This one. This one. Right, Cap? You're gonna... Yup. Yep. It happened. It definitely happened. And then she's gonna get a mood down because I didn't. Right? Right? You're gonna mood down? Or not? She recovered. She recovered instead. Appreciate it, Cap. I appreciate it. But I'm gonna start going over the comments now. And just looking at it, I'm gonna go over Nova's after T-Dogs or the T-Dog 8088. Just because the rest outside of T-Dogs is pretty much Nova's. So the first comment is gonna be from T-Dog. Hope you don't mind me just calling you T-Dog. Hey man, been watching your vids for a while to help me with building my Umas. I recently wanted to say thanks as following your advice and luck with my supports. I reached UA4 for the first time. Thanks for posting these informational vids. Dang. Congrats on reaching UA4 for the first time. I mean, you reached UA before me, that's for sure. But I'm glad that my videos, although I don't think they're as informational as I feel like you're giving me credit for. I do here and there try to say things that are helpful, Uma related, aside from just normally going over comments, which is why I feel like it's not as informational, because majority of the time I'm just going over comments. Majority of the time. But congrats, and I appreciate the support. Rick responded saying UA4, damn, congrats. I think you are doing better than me. For sure doing better than me. For sure doing better than me. But thank you, T-Dog, for the comment, and Rick for replying. And then the last comments are going to be from Nova. Starting with the first one, holidays are like meh for me in both the American and Chinese sense. There are days when I'm fine with not celebrating anything. What matters more to me is my family over tradition. Oh, I should probably use... It's telling me to use it. Yeah, I probably should. Family over tradition. I would move back to Taiwan in a heartbeat if the money wasn't so good here. I need some extra income to afford the gotchas. Not wrong. Definitely need some kind of income for gotchas if you're gonna swipe. Rick says capitalism at its finest, and Nova says what happened to the good old days when we don't have to bother with messy traditions. Yeah, my family hasn't really bothered with it either since maybe 2008, 2009. Because earlier we did used to, I think because we used to live closer, but it wouldn't have mattered if it was just, you know, here and there. It's the holidays, right? If we really cared about it, celebrating with other family members. But no, it just became the point where it was just me, my parents, my grandparents, and also my brother. And it was like that just for years. Still the same. Nothing has changed. It's just another day for us to just eat together, because we don't normally obviously eat together, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And then, all right, Robella is out today. Oh boy, I'm excited to read the next part of the story. I can tell you more about the event story lore, but I guess you prefer it to be on Discord. Nostalgia is hitting me so hard, man. The only reason why I prefer it on Discord, just because it'll just be there whenever I come across it. And I mean, if I'm not really gonna go over it in the comments anyway, then it kind of just makes sense for it to be on Discord. As for Robella, I did pull for her. I did get her and her weapon with whatever I was able to farm. It was close to 20k, if not 20k. But I believe it was about 20k. For Robella, I went all the way to pity, but I won the 50-50. For her weapon, I think I went like 5 pulls. It felt like 5 pulls at least, off the top of my head. So I'm gonna go with 5 pulls. Because it wasn't early. It was kind of like, oh, at least it wasn't guaranteed, the pity. So it is what it is. I'll take it. I'll take it. I haven't thought about consoles at all since the PS4. Switch 2 was inevitable, but if we're talking about Sony or Xbox, then yeah. I stopped caring about it since the PS5 scalpers. That made me mad just thinking about it. If I want to replay some PS4 games, I'll just find the stream version going forward. My new wireless controller for the PC is pretty good. I'm using it more and more now for games outside of gachas. I haven't really, I guess, emulated. Because I guess because it's still fairly new, or fairly, not really. It's been a while since, but it's been a while since the PS4, but yeah, I haven't really actually emulated either Xbox or PlayStation. Mainly Nintendo, because I just knew. I think actually I may have emulated the PlayStation 1. I think. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I did. Because I wanted to play the Yu-Gi-Oh game on the PS1, Forbidden Memories. And I did. But that was a long time ago. So it's still been a while. Regardless, that's still pretty old. That's still pretty old. I haven't really tried the more recent consoles. But yes, I agree. Switch 2 was definitely inevitable. I knew I was gonna get one regardless. Yeah, I didn't really think about the PS5 or Xbox too much or at all. I don't think I'll be getting the PS6 or the new Xbox or whatever for same reasons that I mentioned in the past, because I obviously have a new PC. I'll just play the games I want to play that's on Steam. Because eventually the games that are on Xbox or PlayStation, if it doesn't release at the same time, it'll eventually make its way over to Steam most of the time. Majority of the time. Aside from Nintendo games, obviously. So, which is why Nintendo's pretty much the only one to consider getting. Wireless controller, so I did go over the whole thing. Speed is already doing really well. I still don't understand link summoning, but it is what it is. Modern day Yu-Gi-Oh is just mental gymnastics. Speed, that's energy, speed and power. I think I'll do the bottom one. I am playing the Synchro XYZ era right now with Tag Force, and man, those summoning methods feel so much better. I didn't mind link summoning, although I felt like I did use Synchros and Xyz more than link summoning. But link summoning was or is pretty convenient at the same time. So, although I still preferred it over pendulums because I didn't like pendulums. I remember getting the PSP in Taiwan when it first released, and we bought a couple of games. It was that Weird Dynasty Warriors spin-off and God Eater 1. The first God Eater game will always be my jam. PSP could have been better if Sony didn't give up on it after one iteration. I say this begrudgingly, but Nintendo just built different. Not really one iteration. There was the fat one, then it had Slim. They did try with the PSP Go, that was a fail, and then the PS Vita, which I would probably also consider a fail. There were quite a bit of PSPs out there, like at least a couple, like a handful at least 4, 5. Yeah, it's at least 4, because I just literally named them. And then there, I think, speaking about the PSP, I did see, I don't know if it's true or not, that they might possibly be making a quote-unquote PSP 3. I think. I don't know if it's true. Could be just BS. Could just BS, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was, to be honest. So I will only find out once there's official news, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's just BS and it's fake. But if we're talking about handhelds, yeah, Nintendo had it since obviously the Game & Watch, the Game & Watch Pocket handhelds, before the Game Boy Pocket came out. That is definitely a car. I could hear it perfectly. But yeah. I don't know. I felt like, I don't know, the PSP, I just didn't, even though I did like it, it's not like I hated it. I just felt like I had, the games didn't have me coming back to like Nintendo and aka like Pokemon most of the time, because how many hours have we been playing Pokemon? Stupid amount of time. Although I admit, I do want to go back to Pokemon ZA, and I thought about getting the DLC, which I feel like I should get it and actually play it. Because over the past few Pokemon games, I haven't exactly played the DLC. Like, I'm not even sure if I had gotten the Pokemon Arceus one and posted about it. I think I did. But with like Sword and Shield, I did get that one, but I didn't finish it. I know I started it, I didn't finish it. Scarlet Violet, well, I guess Pokemon Arceus, I'm pretty sure had a DLC. I just don't know if I did get it or not. I feel like I did. And I feel like I did do it if I did get it for some reason. And then there's Pokemon Scarlet, where I didn't get it. I felt like I should have gotten it, but I didn't. I think I will get the ZA one. If I do, hopefully, I should probably decide it before the New Year's and possibly try to just post whatever content it is. They even did mystery gift missions or side missions for like Diancie and Mewtwo that I didn't do. So I could possibly even post about that. Maybe. Thinking about it. Oh, I hope I didn't miss the Osaka High. Did I miss the Osaka High? No, is it still March? It is still March, isn't it? Cool. Cool. I want to do the Osaka High. Unless we could just do the mile distance ones. Was it the Victoria Mile and Yasuda Kinen? Yeah, we could just do that. It's fine. Oh, I clicked that. I wanted to do the Onsen ticket, but I did the date instead. Which I think that's okay too, to be honest. Um, I was in AP chemistry in high school, and that was the one class I didn't understand why it existed. The teacher would take us to 7-Eleven every time for class, and we would just chill and hang out there. I don't remember anything, and I questioned if I ever learned anything to begin with. I still don't understand why our principal even hired that clown of a teacher. So yeah, I guess I never learned chemistry. What's funny is I had AP chemistry as well. And you wouldn't have guessed it was the same teacher. So the same teacher from my AP calculus. So a lot of just messing around, joking around, but he would also still cheat, but it was just the vibe was cool. Do I remember what I learned? I don't think so. I mean, honestly speaking, a lot of the subjects and all that we learn in school, we kind of don't remember majority of it. So, oh crap! Did I start doing? Yep, this is where I wanted to start do racing, the races. So can't really feel too bad for not learning certain subjects because we probably just didn't remember. But if you didn't learn, well, you probably would have forgotten it later on anyway. I summon Pot of Greed and I draw 3 cards. Always a classic. I still never get why Pot of Greed even got banned, or I think it's still banned. I think it is because I still think Graceful Charity is also. Oh well. I just do miss my Rayquaza. My team was so good. This was before the era of Googling everything too. True. I mean, Google was there because Smogon was around for since then still. So, nah, there was definitely still Googling around that time. Just not everyone was doing it. If you knew, you knew, or if I guess had internet, right? Because internet was still dial up and all that. AOL. I had AOL. But I think I do remember going to Smogon like in the early Pokemon also. But these days it's just all, let's just go on YouTube or just easily Google. Smogon's still around, so there's that. I honestly still don't know what Rover is supposed to be. They're supposed to be a superior being, apparently, but then again, they exhibit the traits of a person with flaws all over. I can't even say Rover is always the good one in every instance. I guess we'll just wait for more character development. Well, even though she's supposed to be some kind of superior, transcendent being, it doesn't essentially mean that she's perfect. So, as a person still, she still has flaws, regardless. Because, one, they don't even remember, well, a lot or much. Still looking for answers, Still learning more. And yeah, like she apparently involved with the school. So I'm gonna probably most likely learn more lore about her, maybe. I still think Hyacinth is Pink Barbara, not sure what the cow thing is about. Cow thing? Well, that's just a memo sprite. I don't really know how to describe Memo Sprite. Maybe like no, I was gonna say like Digimon. I guess you could say kind of like a Pokemon is just kind of there with her. But yeah, everyone has. I'm pretty sure everyone thought Hyacinth was Pink Barbara. You're not the only one, because it was a thing since she was basically leaked. So that was a long time ago already. I'm planning to trade corals for a copy of Cardathea next patch. I heard her crit damage buff would be pretty good. Well, I mean, yeah, more crit damage is always good, you know? Well, Oguri Banner gave me some spooks. I still count on the paid banner and monthly pool to get new Umas. Oh, the Uma selectors during the anniversary too. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Should I? Yeah, I shouldn't pass up on that. Asian history is fun and convoluted, Shushu. Colonization just made things even more complicated. I'm not really a history buff, or unless it interests me, whatever history it is, I'll probably remember or look into it. But I don't feel like I don't really. Yeah, yeah. So do you think I should build Monato to get that fire rupture coverage? I'm still on the fence about it. Maybe I should wait for another fire rupture in the future. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they would do another fire rupture because they already did Monato as the A rank, and they already have the S rank. So if they are gonna do another rupture, I would assume another element outside of fire and ice because we already got both of them. Oh, and I guess ether also because of Ishun. So we're looking at either electric or I guess physical. It is an element, but the physical we're getting is more of an attacker in Shaoguang. So we probably won't get a physical rupture if we do get another one. Am I missing an element? I feel like I'm missing an element. I don't know why. I'm definitely missing an element, aren't I? Fire, ice, ether, physical, electric. Is there only five? Or am I tripping? Oh, I'm not gonna think about it too much, I guess. But I still think I need to do two more dates. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think they'll do a physical rupture, maybe most likely because of Shao Guang. She's a physical attacker, and they'll probably just maybe make it electric, or if there's another element I'm missing, then that one. uh, if if you want fire rupture coverage, I would probably say so. I thought about it also. Haven't really felt like I needed it, but I guess for like maybe threshold, it wouldn't be a bad idea. That's my thought process, at least. Yeah, that's my thought process, at least. Just 2 turns for the Arima. Should I don't know. We'll just do this. It's up to you, honestly. At the end of the day, the decision's up to you. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave that up to you. I haven't done it yet, so I still use Bernice. Yep, I still use Bernice. And then lastly, I don't know many things either. I went to those trivia games before, and yeah, it was bad. I can get political and historical stuff down, but when it comes to celebrities and other pop culture subjects, I'm just like, nah, fam. I would be more confident if there is a anime and gacha trivia section, though. I think... Are we talking like Jeopardy and all that? I think Jeopardy may have an anime one because it's, you know, I think maybe it could have. It seems like it would. Gotcha, I don't think so. The closest thing to the gotcha trivia would be the anime trivia. But that's all I got. Or could think of. And then Tanoki says, Shushu recording, and Nova responded saying late to the party again. Tanoki, if I don't know if you want your comment to, if you're gonna post another comment or not. Plus, I did it. How did you know I was recording if you didn't leave a comment? Probably looking at the comments and seeing that I was slowly liking them and hearting them. But yeah, you got like a couple more minutes before I end off this video, Tanoki, if you're gonna try and sneak in a comment, an actual other comment. But regardless, thank you Nova, Tanoki, and T-Dog for the comments, and Rick for coming in and just replying to T-Dog and Nova's comments. So appreciate all that, you guys. And we're just gonna push through the rest of the training, which is just the final 3 turns of racing and training, and then we'll judging by how it looks, this is kind of why I still go 2 guts, because yeah, definitely probably should have went 2 guts in my opinion. And stamina is not as high, so that's also as high as I want it to be. I don't remember Teo's option. Well, regardless, I'm still gonna pick Teo's option. I don't remember it. It looks familiar. The skill definitely looks familiar. Stamina. I guess if we get power, but I kind of just want to raise guts. How's our power even doing? Oh, we could do some power training. I mean, if I can get like a UB4, then I could possibly use that cap. Oh yes, that's fine. We'll just push power higher because it'll also push stamina. Or are we? That is closer now. So hopefully the last one will just be guts. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep pushing out cap runs until they see him. And see if I can get a cap for the CM for that final spot. Hopefully better than the UB4, because those are the 2 I have. Those are the 2 I have. Not as high as I want it to be. 70, that would guarantee capping it out. And it'll give stamina. I think I'll do it just for the stamina. I think I will do it just for the stamina. But I'm not really impressed with the guts, which is why I used two guts cards. Will it make it harder to cap out speed? A bit, but I still have done it at least with one speed card. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'll be mixing it up anyway to see if two guts, two speed, which one will do better. But I'm fairly confident that I would probably be better off with two guts. But we'll see how high this one is, because I'm not really sure it would be as high as I think it would be. Plus, we didn't get any S aptitudes as well. So I'm kind of like, eh. It's kind of just like, it is what it is. But let me just grab what I can. See what our final result is, or rank is, and end the video there. End the video there. I already recorded Shield Defense, so that I don't have to worry about it at least. I still need to edit it, but that one's simple. That one is simple. And I looked at all the events. There's a lot of events that I need to do spread throughout the games. We'll see how I do there. We'll see how I do there. Ah, this is interesting. Although I feel like, yeah, I'm just gonna, because I feel like I could do better. Although that was 6,200 skill points, I believe. On the higher end for me, I don't think I've gone too high from that. I don't think so. Maybe like 6,500. UB, just a UB. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a cap ready. If I don't, well, I don't know who that third spot's gonna go to. I don't know who that third spot's gonna go to, but ended off with I'm pretty sure capped out speed at 1970, 879 stamina, 1722 power, 1311 guts, and 1246 on wise. Definitely would have boosted the rank a little bit higher if guts was higher and everything was the same, but and if we at least maybe had a little bit more stamina. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That is my best trained cap. I haven't really trained as much because it's pretty busy. But let me check one more time the comments, just in case Tanoki had responded or added another comment and he didn't. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys are up to for the weekend. How you guys are doing with your CM prep. If you guys are still prepping like I am, I feel like Nova maybe is prepping because it sounded like you procrastinated in the training. But yeah, if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me besides whatever happened over the weekend or your CM training, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is also in the description. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join a circle, and then after that, head over to the comment section or the circle request channel on our Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.